It is Tuesday, June 15th, 2021. It is currently 11:24 a.m., and I have gone from a third-party facilitating venue, Ontario Museum of History and Arts, to state facilitating venue, the Ontario Public Health Clinics, located at 150 East Holt Boulevard in Ontario, California. And from that venue, walking to third-party facilitating venue, Ontario OVITT Family Community Library, located at 215 East C Street in Ontario. I did document third parties engaged in the state's pattern of conduct, which is ceaselessly underway. But I just want to document these that I noted. 7 UXK 991, 6 PJM 253, 7 SRZ 908. All right, that is P.O.C. You guys were going to send me a card with my name on it, and this is just to give you just a little bit of minor. You should have notes about my account or whatever, but there was an error. That's how you guys have described it. I got a written notice regarding the issue of transactions that I did not make, and I did challenge it. I've already submitted that paperwork, whatnot, and I got a replacement card. And so that's the background history. So with regard to that issue that has been resolved, and my funds, as it is reflected, as I called right now, they are on my account. My issue is with regard to receiving the physical card. Now, my employer sent me a replacement card, but I called Rapid myself on May 1st, and I was told by you guys that you were sending me a card with my name on it. And that's what I've been waiting for, even though I have this card right here from my employer that I got a few days ago. But I've been waiting for this card that you guys told me on May 1st you were sending in the mail on the next day. So that means, based on what was told to me, you should have put a card in the mailbox on the 2nd of May. It's the 15th. Okay. Okay. I was just, no, that's fine. I was just inquiring because I made it, and actually that would be under any circumstances, someone whose money has been stolen, you need your money. And so I even went the effort to communicate that I would like my money, and this is totally outside of anything that I have done. And it's actually not based on any physical access to my card. So I didn't even go down that line of inquiry. So this whole error has been a substantial inconvenience, and this is 2 weeks now that I'm waiting from the 1st, because the issue happened on the 18th. And to be honest with you, it really should have been expeditiously handled, all right? But even so, after I submitted the paperwork, you're talking about May 1st, and it's the 15th, and I still have not received anything about my card with my name on it, as was represented to me by Rapid, okay?
I totally understand you, and I get that you are, the disappointment that you feel right now, okay? And since this has been already 2 weeks, today is already 15th. What I could do here, I wanted to speak to a higher, okay, like a supervisor regarding with this one, so that maybe we can do something or to expedite the process as well.
Well, I'm asking. Okay, I understand that, and that sounds great. But my question is, what do you see? What have you guys done? Have you mailed me a card with my name on it? Have you deposited anything?
Actually, I haven't checked it yet because I haven't asked for your account number or your 16-digit card number. But if you'd like, I can go ahead and check it for you.
Yeah, that's why I'm calling.
Okay.
So what do you? You have an account listed. You have an account listed for me with funds in it. But I would like to know what information you have so we can be on the same page. That's why I'm calling you directly.
Yes. All right. Let me get your 16-digit card number so that I can pull up the record.
What card number do you want? The original card, the one that was, the one I originally had that there was an issue with, or the one that was sent to me by the employer last week?
I think I'll go with the second one, the one that has an issue with.
The one that has an issue? You mean the original card that I had? The first card that I had, not the second one that I've received?
Yes.
Oh, okay, the first one. All right, that card number is...
Just be on a quick hold, Ms. Spencer, if it's okay, while I'm retrieving those information for you.
Oh, sure.
I'll be right back. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
This is audible activity. The noise that you hear in the background, it's not her being unprofessional. It is a means of monitoring. It's activity, okay? This is also placing me on hold. This is activity. And this is audible activity that is being created by Rapid as I am calling to find out about a card that I have not received as of June 15th, 2021. This is all serving to monitor me, so we're going to be clear on that. It is currently 3:58 p.m. on June 15th, 2021. I said that, and I want to make a correction. I took an image of it anyway. I stated that I called on May 1st. I called on June 1st. And that's already documented, but I just want to make sure I correct that. I called on June 1st, and it's June 15th, and I've yet to receive a card with my name on it like they represented as I documented. Whatever. This is a documentation of the people and all the ways in which the government is engaged in federal group stalking and monitoring.
Oh, hello, Ms. Spencer?
Yes.
Just to confirm, what's your physical address where you requested to have the card sent out?
There's only one address on file. You don't have it? You need me to confirm what that address is?
Yes, I need to verify that information.
Okay. The address.
Okay, thank you.
You seem to not have very much information. Is there something wrong?
I know, I can see here a note on the account, ma'am, okay? But I don't see here a replacement card that has been sent out already.
Mm-hmm.
There's a request, okay? But I don't have the tracking information.
Well, it's the.
Were you advised that it will take 7 to 10 business days? Yeah.
Yeah, it's been it's since June 1st. I want to make a correction because I said May 1st. It was June 1st that I called, and I was told on that recorded call that you were sending me a card in the mail and that it should go out the next day. So that was June 1st. So that means June 2nd, a card with my name on it. Supposedly, this is what Rapid Card claimed to me, that you would be sending it out. And so that's the reason why I have waited. I have not activated this card that I have received from JT Solution Partners, the employer that I work for, and that provided me this card. She sent me a replacement card, all right? But I was told by you guys that you were sending me another card with my name on it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Was that I'm sorry, so was that a misrepresentation? Is that not true?
It is true, okay?
Okay.
It just so happened that you haven't received the card yet.
Right, that's correct. That's a problem.
It's already past the time frame.
Uh-huh.
That's right. Here's what I could do for you. If you're okay with this, I'll be more than happy to process a new card to be sent out, a personalized card. And this time, we're gonna have this one expedited. because there's a fee of $35 for that, okay, for the expedite process, but we're
Okay, well,
basically
I understand what
transfer you.
you're saying, but honestly, the card, the first one, it should have been expedited. I mean, this has been a burden to me. It's some sort of error that you guys claim. It's not based on somebody having my card, and it wasn't me. So honestly, it should have been expedited the first time. It's been 15 days now, and I was being patient on June 1st when you said that you were mailing me another card and that you couldn't expedite it. So I would appreciate that. And what does expedite mean? How soon should I expect a card? Is it going to be overnighted?
No, it will take 3 to 5 business days.
What kind of expedite is that?
That's the earliest that we can do.
I'm sorry?
That's the earliest that we can do for the expedite process, 3 to 5 business days. But it could be earlier, like on the 3rd business days, you will be able to receive the card.
Oh, okay. And sent to the address that I just confirmed with you, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And so this card is is sent with my name on it, but it's the only difference between the card I have right here and the one that you're sending me is just the fact that it'll have my name on it. Is that correct?
Yes, and the one that you have that your employer gave to you, okay, that is not yet activated and your information is not yet there.
I know.
Your employer just gave it to you, okay, so that you will call us to link that card
Right.
to your own account.
That's why I waited. I
If
didn't.
we have
Yeah.
that link,
Sorry, go ahead.
if we are going to have that link, okay, that card will be activated, meaning to say your old or your current balance on the card will be transferred to that card. But the only difference is that issued card that was given to you by the employer, it doesn't come with it doesn't have your name on it.
Correct.
It's not a personalized card.
Right.
But it works the same. It has the same function.
Okay, so how about this? If if you guys expedite that card with my name on it, which I would prefer my name on it, this card that I have now, can I link it to my account and then I can use the one that you guys send me in a few days?
All right. We can do that, okay? But
I know I'd have to call you, right, and have you link it, correct?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I want to do so that I don't have to wait more time in order to use my card with my money on it. Does that make sense to you? That's what I would like to do.
Yes. Yes. I can have that link, okay? But I just would like to set your expectation that once I process a card replacement, okay, for a new card or a personalized card, and you have that activated, this issued card that was given to you by your employer, it will no longer active.
Wait, hold on. Are you saying that you're talking about when you put in the order for it, so I won't be able to use my card when you mail it? Is that what you're saying?
No. What I'm trying to say, you have a card from the employer, right?
Correct. That I have not linked yet. I have not linked it.
No. Yes. So when we link that card will be activated. So we need to say you can use that card, and the funds will be transferred to that card.
Okay.
But I'm still going to process a card replacement with the personalized card.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say here, once that you receive, the personalized card, and you activated that, our system will automatically detect that you have already a new card.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
So when I receive my personal, let me just repeat what you just told me. So when I receive my personalized card from you guys, when I activate that personalized card, this card that I have right now that I received from my employer last week will no longer be linked to my account, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, that makes perfect sense to me. That's fine. Okay.
I'm sorry. It will still be linked, but it cannot. The status of the card is inactive.
Oh, okay.
If you get what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you mean. You're just saying
Okay.
I just want to make sure I understand you as well. So can you link this card that I have right here then, so that I can access my funds in the interim until I receive the personalized card?
Yes, I can do that. I just need to get the card number, okay?
Sure.
The new card that was given to you. And I just would like to set your expectation. Once I link that, okay, it will happen real time, but you have to activate that on your end. Meaning to say you need to set up a PIN. And that can only be done through automated system or on the app or on the website. Are you confident to do that?
I can do it over the phone, correct?
With me, there's no way for, or I mean, I don't have an option.
No, I mean, I can call, can't I call the number on the back of the card like I did last time?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
They're
So,
monitoring
please
the
have the card number.
Sure. Let me find the card. 1 second. All right. All this chat about the card. Now I need the card. Let's see. Oh, that's the old one. Oh, here it is right here. Okay. You want the card number, correct?
Yes, please. Oh, hang on. I can see here that this card is already active.
Really? I didn't activate it.
Yes.
When was it activated? What do you mean by active? Like somebody called and activated it, or what?
No, it's already pre-active. Like the system, detected when you called us that this card needs to be activated, something like that. Yeah.
Interesting.
Just would like to confirm, okay, if this is the right card from your employer. What is the? Can you confirm? All right. Yeah. That matches what we have here on file. JD Solution Partners.
Correct.
So you sure that this is the card that was given to you, right? That has your, there's no name on it, just the card number.
Correct. This is the one that I got, and it says on here, because she told me, and that's what I spoke with Rapid about the I believe it was a gentleman that I spoke with, and I told him that my employer told me that they had received that she had received a card and that she was going to send it to me, but I called you guys on my own still anyway, and that's when you guys told me you were sending me a card, a personalized card. So that's why when my employer sent me this card, I haven't activated it or anything. I haven't used it because I was waiting for this personalized card that I have not gotten yet. But yeah, that's the card that she sent me, and I see that the funds are available. I heard the funds amount, but I was looking for this card with my name on it, so that's why I called you. So what is the issue with this then? So this card is activated, I don't need to do anything or what?
Yes, you don't have to do anything, okay? Your information and also your balance of the card is already transferred to this card ending in 6982. Okay? So what I'll do here is I'm going to process a replacement, via expedited process.
Thank you.
So that you have to wait longer, and I'm going to waive the charge for you.
Okay? Oh, okay. Thank you. That makes sense. That's what I was going to ask you. You're charging me $35 for that, or what?
No. Yeah, I do understand. I'm very sorry for the inconvenience. There's a charge, but I'll just take note here that we will be waiving the $35 charge. Okay?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Maybe the anticipation was that I would just use this card and not wait for my personalized card. But no, I was told I was getting a personalized one, so I've been waiting patiently for the personalized card. So I've been told that it has not arrived at the address that you have on file. So that's why I just called you again myself today on June 15th. But I thank you for that. You have the address. Is there anything else that you need from me?
No, not at the moment. I think I have everything now, okay? And I assure you, I successfully processed the request, so you don't have to worry.
Thank you for that assurance. I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
All right.
Aside from this, would there be anything else that I can help you?
No, you at least answered my questions. I appreciate it.
All right, you're thank you. It's a pleasure as well talking with you today, and I was able to resolve your concern. What I could advise, kindly monitor your account online, okay, by visiting our website, www.rapidfs.com. And yeah, this has been Lauren. I appreciate your time in calling Rapid Baker. You have a great day.
You too.
All right,
Thanks,
care.
Lauren. Bye. All right, it is 4:14 p.m. and that is the non-receipt of my replacement card. I just want to be clear, there are no mistakes or errors or mishaps, okay? And this is tethered to the ongoing conduct that I am documenting, the state that is monitoring, first of all, and the initial theft of my funds in the first place. But secondly, you're talking about the circumstances as they are. San Bernardino County, all right, stopping abruptly the receipt of funds on my EBT card, all right, and then referencing rules that they have in no way been in conformity to since I got that benefit, that entitlement. So this is an ongoing theft of my entitlement, and then referencing their rules to substantiate it when I have not had to do any sort of recertification or SAR 7s, okay? And to date, that entitlement remains outside of my access, all right? So, and besides that, they are monitoring. So this is ongoing theft of an entitlement while they're engaged in criminal activity. They have no legitimacy whatsoever. This is documentation of it. This is tied to that, all right? Taking away the entitlement, taking away the hotel room, where all of them are monitoring. Mercy House is monitoring me. Economy Inn is monitoring me. This is the people enacting in all of these ways, okay? And the non-receipt of my debit card. Now, I did receive this card from the address of third-party Tracy Banks, this card that does not have my name on it. But again, I'm reasonably relying upon the representation of the Rapid Card personnel who I spoke with, and I documented this on June 1st, all right, stating that I'm getting a card with my name on it, and aware of the fact that the entity is monitoring, using whatever they have to engage in some method of confusion, or whereby, oh, you were supposed to, I'm just waiting to get the card that they said they were going to send me so that I can buy food, okay? So I'm just documenting this because this is not an error. This is not a small thing, and this is directly relevant to the ongoing pattern of conduct. And it is tied to the totality of the circumstances that the entity has created, all right, while they are ceaselessly monitoring my documentation, okay? And this is relevant to not only the pattern of conduct for federal group stalking and monitoring, it's relevant to the pattern of conduct that includes criminal obstruction of justice, that is hostility to the documentation as I am publishing it, as I am placing it into sequence and putting it online. That is the P.O.C. And again, this is just documentation, ongoing documentation of the exchange between third-party Rapid Card. That was someone representing themselves as under the name Lauren with Rapid Card, and they are a third party, and they are engaged in the state's pattern of conduct. And today is June 15, 2021. It's 4:17 p.m. All right, P.O.C. It is still Tuesday, June 15th, 2021. This is denoting what I already captured in video, and I also captured, it serves both as a timestamp as to my presence, and where the state is both stalking with its light sources, its directed light in all manner of direction, and also its fake sun over the venue, and that venue was Driftwood Village. That is a shopping plaza. That is located at 2234 to 2254 South Euclid Avenue in Ontario, and I'm capturing the state's light source over that venue of the Food for Less, and this is about 6:52 p.m. And so this is just showing the state's stalking with its light, and this is speaking to the concerted conduct of the people. And so I did document that. I did capture that video. I did document third parties. And I'm also speaking to what is the state flying over me in a government plane. It's like a pseudo jet plane. Also noting the absence of any audible activity while it flies at the same elevation the state is always flying at, and the state creates this exceptionally loud plane activity. The state is doing nothing other than playing the tape of, you compare it to that, the state is just creating audible activity as it is in relevant position using airplanes to group stalk and monitor with those who are around me, those being the people of the state. And so this is occurring at Driftwood Village. P.O.C. underway while I'm subject to that criminal system. The people of the state of California engaging in an ongoing threatening assault and harassment as the state is using its light as some sort of weapon. This is what demonic activity is.
but it's serving the criminal purpose for monitoring with communication devices, but the entity that is hostile to being documented uses it. It is analogous to using light as some sort of weapon, all right? And that's straight up satanic, okay? But this is what is occurring, and this is why I'm taking images. Well, not why. I'm taking images because of where I'm at and where the P.O.C. is underway. And you're also, this is the area where the state's fake sun is supposedly rising over Economy Inn, which is directly on the opposite side of the street, okay? It's Euclid Avenue, where the state kept its fake sun at that 60 freeway entrance. This is totally like in the absolute opposite and impossible to coexist with being directly in front of me over the Food for Less and you saw not only the fake sun over the venue Starbucks at the same time as I captured it the other day. You're looking at the light activity, and so the state is suggesting that the sun is setting and that it's obviously so low and it's so close that it's filling the entire floor space, because that's what the state did. After it was only on my legs and underneath the table, then it all of a sudden is on the surface of the table. But that nonetheless is showing you the depth of that light activity that the state was reaching with its directed light, while it kept its fake sun object over the venue, engaging in feigning some sort of setting. The sun is not setting. I'm sorry, the state's fake sun is not setting. The state engages in changing the color, making that fake sun look larger, like more amorphous, as though it's going somewhere. It's not going anywhere. The state is aiming light in the same exact location, and this is the state's pattern. I just want to show the paradox of that location at Driftwood Village being over that Food for Less, which is a pattern of being squarely above where I am, and as opposed to 706 West Holt Boulevard in Ontario, where that location is and that light activity. And that's just one example. Being over the same street all day long, you're talking about being over Economy Inn all day long, and that's documented, and then you're basically on the same street. You're over with the Food for Less at the end of the day, all right? Let alone being over the 60 freeway exit. It's that. So this is the P.O.C., and that's what I documented. And this is speaking to Driftwood Village, a third-party facilitating venue, that entire plaza. And again, that is isolation of the P.O.C., all right? It expands beyond there. They're patrolling on the 60 freeway. They're patrolling in traffic on Euclid. They're patrolling on the side streets of Philadelphia and in all the surrounding businesses and residences. That is why the state is stalking via aircraft there. That is what's prefacing it. That is why the state is stalking with that light source over the venue. That is why the state is also using directed light, which is concerted with the ongoing cockroaches as they are swarming as one group. They're one group that is patrolling. All right, that's P.O.C. And I did go from what is the side of the Ontario OVITT Family Community Library to the Driftwood Village. I specifically went to third-party facilitating venue Food for Less. And that's where I am capturing the state flight activity there. The state stalking, flying directly over. Everything about the state's conduct is targeted, okay? And you're also looking at what is the impossibility of this light activity that the state is engaging in. And in addition to the very conduct of the people of the state, which, by the way, is no longer seen as passive-aggressive, as documentation progresses, and I've already shown this, I am literally giving a synopsis of what my documentation has established. When you are looking at the ongoing documentation establishes what is actually the veil that the people of the state no longer have, okay? And as a matter of fact, they never had it, all right? This is a false premise of the entire system. The focus and targeting of the people of the state of California is born from the environment that is demonstrating that the state is targeting, the stalking conduct of the state that is demonstrating that the state is targeting you, and it's the light activity, which is absolutely abnormal and unnatural, okay? And regardless of the implausible assertion that is the actual sun, you're talking about how it is always remaining at a central point over me and over the venue where I remain, which actually that's actually I can't even contend that as a plausible argument, because the actual sun does not remain over one venue for the entirety of a day. There is no way to plausibly contend that, to take on that argument. There isn't. So what I'm speaking to is the entirety of that environment, and this is how you're getting to what are the people of the state, and that is any state where the government is monitoring. They're doing it with the people of that state, all right? And this happens to be in California. This is a government targeting system. They're monitoring with communication devices, and this is the system whereby you get to the people. All right, the core of the system is through the people. You get to the people when you have this established documentation speaking to everything that is revealing what the people are doing, because they are psychopaths, all right, because this is a demonic system, because it is highly malicious. You are talking about hiding behind what is supposed to be anonymity, what is supposed to be passive-aggressive conduct. You will never get the truth out of the lying mouth of a third-party group stalker. All that they utter is audible activity. All right, you are through documentation establishing, which is what I have done, demonstrating the entirety of all of the circumstances, the environment, and the stalking conduct by the state, and the direct pointing of the finger at the people who are not coincidentally engaged in ongoing presence with that state, present while that unnatural activity continuously occurs, all right? Present while the state is engaging in use of light sources that are absurd, all right? In no way actually the sun or the moon, that is always maintaining the central presence where I am at, all right? Everyone in the United States is not looking at the sun directly over their head all day long. Everyone in the state of California, everyone in the city of, in San Bernardino County is not looking up and the sun is directly over them. That is not the case. And I want to be clear, before I started documenting, I have looked up in the sky before, and I have never witnessed where it was such that the sun, this supposedly sun, is always over my head, right? Now, I have noticed now in recollection, yes, this is a situation where the state has been doing this for years. And this is a more aggressive method of what the state has been doing for years, okay? The state is engaging in hovering with this light source. This is not what the state was doing before, though, just like the helicopters and the airplanes. Much more discreet, okay? The stalking with the police, much more discreet, okay? Much less aggressive. The state, and this is satanic, this is that satanic communication of hostility and of rage at the fact that they're being exposed, the fact that they're being documented. I mean, literally the engagement in the criminal elements is not only that criminal system of monitoring with communication devices, this is a satanic system. So it is also serving what is discerned as that demonic communication of hostility. That is exactly what the police do, passive aggressively, all right? Everything about their conduct is speaking to their intent to wage a threat against one who is documenting their criminal conduct, which they have knowledge of, but they maintain that passive aggressive conduct. But what I am showing you is that it is not passive aggressive at all. It is actually very direct and threatening. This is what the people of the state of California do as well. Everything about that environment is speaking to the threat that they wage while they engage in their what is menacing conduct. It is in no way innocuous or harmless. You are looking at the totality of those circumstances, but I'm speaking to what is the construct of that system, all right? And out of a group stalker's mouth, a third party, this is a system that is operated by the government, and they are the main thrust of that system, by the way, okay? So while it is the government, which is an unprecedented threat, while I'm monitoring you, understand the people of the state, they are pretty much hand in hand with regard to the threat that they pose. The government's doing it through the people, all right? That is a tremendous threat to an American citizen that's being monitored. By the government, yes, but doing it through the people. That is a tremendous and unlawful threat, an unprecedented one, okay? And so this is everything that you're going to see through the environment. This is everything you're going to see through the state's stalking conduct directly, all right? This is what is the prefacing circumstances with regard to what the people of the state are engaging in. And this is also revealing what is also a threat because they are psychopaths. This is abnormal conduct to engage in it. And that role of third party is to conduct yourself as though you are normal. Whatever you think normal is, okay? And what is supposed to appear normal, right? I'm not suggesting there's anything abnormal about walking a carriage in the park on an ordinary day. I am suggesting there is nothing normal about it where the state is stalking within an established pattern of conduct, planes and helicopters, moment by moment, stalking with what is ongoing noise at a level that is unnatural, all right? You're knowing that what you're perceiving is an abnormal level of perception of volume and the rate at which it is occurring and the pattern, the frequency with which it is occurring everywhere you go, even when you go to a different zip code, okay? And this is also occurring with regard to what is the light activity, and light activity being that which is always centered on your location. The sun is not remaining over your head all day long. It just isn't. And so that is speaking to the threat that the people wage, and understand that right there is the satanic aspect. That is the satanic conduct, all right? It is literally Satan that is standing in front of you, focused on you, but he's just doing it with his back to you. But let me be clear, Satan does not have to talk to you. He does not have to look at you, all right? And moreover, Satan is, with regard to the threat, and I'm going into context now, you're talking about that which is something you can't see, all right? And this is an influence that you cannot see. So I'm breaking down what is their conduct, which you can see, and speaking to what is a veil that they are placing before your eyes, so that you're also only looking at the shell, the surface. All right, and you, in order to do that and assume that it's ordinary conduct and nothing is you have to completely disregard that ongoing documented conduct, which is highly abnormal, which is occurring while they're seeking to present themselves as being normal, and it's not normal. Okay, the sun remaining over your head all day long or remaining over the building you're inside of all day long is not normal, and that's not the sun, and it's actually implausible. I can't even posit that and argue that hypothetically, because it's not. That's not the sun, and that is not realistic, and that you can't even claim that, right? And so you have what is the suggestion that every single person has the sun directly over their head for the duration of a day, regardless of where you're located, if you want to suggest that it's not a targeting method of the state that is monitoring. Okay, then that means everybody has their sun has the sun over their head everywhere that they're going. All right, and that would not be exclusive to the state of California, but that's not the case. That is not the case. The sun is not over your head all day long, everywhere that you're going for the duration of the day. And you have what is remaining, regardless of any direction that you go, regardless of the amount of time that you're at. And you're talking about, it's not just the fact that it's that aspect of what is not the sun. You're looking at the light activity. I have shown you the multiple shadows. All right, shadows in front of me, shadows behind me, when this is supposedly the sun in front of me. All right, the light activity shooting all across the surfaces. I have already demonstrated this. What I want to make sure that I stress is the fact that the people of the state are indeed a threat, and that is demonic activity that I continue to capture, as I have already gone beyond what is the criminal conduct that the state is engaging in. And this is speaking to the level of the threat, which I am focused on, because I am honing in on what is the necessary punishment for such a system. This is in no way whatsoever ordinary criminal conduct, obviously, because it's operated by government, and it is doing it through the people. But I'm speaking on a whole other level, even beyond that, if you can fathom it, because this is absolutely satanic, and this is speaking to the mental case, the mental status of those engaging in it. All right, those in the shoes of the government, both the people vicariously and the government itself. This is the government that's operating this conduct, that's targeting American citizens, that is showing this level of aggression, that's engaging in the documented conduct that you are seeing with your own eyes. All right, and so that is speaking to what is necessary as a matter of justice, as a matter of protecting the overall good. You're talking about American society. You're talking about the ways in which the government shall not be permitted to engage in this and it be unaddressed. All right, and not just unaddressed, but it be addressed sizably. All right, this has to be that which is exemplary with regard to the repercussions, and that's just based on the threat that is absolutely unlawful that a government is waging against an American citizen. All right, and so anyway, that is what I documented at third-party facilitating venue Driftwood Village, where Food for Less, where the state's fake sun, and not only that, I've already documented that particular venue. Okay, helicopters and airplanes all around flying over me, state's fake moon over me, the state's fake sun moving up and down that street, and remaining for the duration of the day. All right, so this is P.O.C, and that's what I captured in video, and this is just speaking to that venue where I was present, and the state was present, the people were present, engaging in criminal activity at that venue, and that is how the state maintained the fishbowl with its fake sun over 2275 Food for Less, Driftwood Village, at that venue. That is P.O.C.